So Trent Beretta and I had a World Cup bet, 2016. I don't remember. I think it was Germany versus Brazil. And the winner of the bets had to drink their own pee.
Ah, come on, man.
So, like, we were pretending to each other we wanted to win, but obviously neither of us wanted to win. I, of course, won, and I had to drink my own pee.
What is going on, everybody? This is Dr. Chris Featherstone here for yet another episode of the Wrestling Outlaws. I'm here with them. I'm here with Outlaw EC3, NWA World's Heavyweight Champion. Nice glare there. Very nice glare. That glare matches the gold of his 10 pounds of gold, the NWA World's Heavyweight Champion. What was that, Ace?
10 pounds of glare.
10 pounds of glare.
Yeah, Dr. Chris is going to be in charge of muting me because I'm on the road, and apparently I make him sound robotic and speak long time. So go ahead, mute me. I'm good.
Mute. All right, here we go. And we also have former WCW World's Heavyweight Champion and former WWE head writer, former WCW head writer, former TNA head writer. This guy is a creative genius himself. Call me Outlaw Vince Russo. How are you, my man?
I'm doing good, Chris. How are you, my friend?
I'm well, man. I'm well. Thank you for asking. All right. Let's talk about EC3's interesting phone situation going on in his life right now. We're going to talk about a new report from The Wrap states that The Rock has been unprofessional on set. Him being late on set led to an additional $50 million in budget costs for a recent MGM Amazon film. Apparently, The Rock would also pee in a bottle and ask someone to dispose of the same. Is The Rock playing a real life here? I'm going to unmute East just for the spontaneous laugh right there.
You gotta, listen. There's not a man on this chat watching this video that has not peed in a bottle, okay? Now, whether you just hand it to underlings on set, that's a totally different story. But I'm excited to hear about more about Dwayne's antics. Let's go.
Indeed. Vince, someone who worked hand in hand with The Rock for
I don't believe that years. For a second. I was reading reports today, too, that was absolute BS. I don't believe that for a second. Rock, the Rock I worked with was a class act, bro. And listen, man, obviously he's had fame and fortune. He's a huge star. But I don't see that part of him changing, man. Mm-hmm. I really don't, bro. I think that's absolute BS, bro.
It's interesting, man. I guess my bigger question for you, Vince, is someone who was a writer for a long time. I even wrote for WWE magazine. As someone who's looking for situations like this to be verified, someone like The Wrap is, a reputable source. I mean, a reputable site at least, but so we think. Why wouldn't they vet? Why wouldn't they go through the vetting process to make sure that something that's talking about someone so big would be verified before being pseudo slanderous at this point?
Well, because I bet you I have not read their report, but I bet you they use the word allegedly a lot.
Okay, gotcha.
Which means that somebody told them this, but there really is nobody to verify it. So it's, bro, it's clickbait. It's a good story. I guarantee you there's a lot of allegedlys in there. Bro, I can't believe The Rock is anything other than a class act. And maybe I'm being foolish and paranoid. Obviously, bro, I've not seen him or spoken to him in 25 years. So that very well may be the case, but I doubt it.
Overall, how was The Rock to work with?
Bro, so respectful. So respectful. I mean, and EC3 will understand this. you know, bro, there are guys with the "that doesn't work for me" brother. When Rock wanted to change something or tweak or tweak something or add something, he knew exactly how to go about it as a professional, bro. His presentation and the way he spoke to you and the way he put you over, that's why I can't believe, yeah, bro, the dude's peeing in a bottle and telling people to throw it away. Come on.
Also being
well, what is he? What is he? Eric Cartman, bro?
Also, him being late on a set to which costs an additional $50 million in budget costs. EC3. What say you about that?
I mean, okay. First off, 48 Laws of Power state, and The Rock's probably an advocate of this book by Robert Greene, that you do make people wait, especially when you are in power. Could he be late to set? Perhaps, probably, because he's got to get a sick bump at the Iron Paradise. He's got a bunch of things going on. He's a jack of all trades and a master of quite a few. The dude's going to be busy. He's so late that he's costing the company $50 million. Their budget, their accounting is whack. There's no way. Absolutely not. This is all hogwash. I have no faith in any institution of media or reporting unless there's direct facts attached to it. I couldn't, and I met The Rock a few times. Like, he went out of his way to be nice to people he had no business being nice to. And that was 10 to 12 years ago. And I saw him again, like 6 or 8 years ago. Same thing. The dude's, from what I know, a genuine sweetheart. And I would say, when you rise to the top, as he's done in so many industries, I mean, people are out to get you and will lie about you. I'm barely anybody, and people lied about me in quote media, end quote, and the quote internet, end quote. So, no, I'm not buying it. And if he peed in a bottle, it was probably a joke, and he probably gave it to somebody. It's absurd. There's the minimal amount of truth in some context. The Rock showed up late. Maybe that's true. Costing it $50 million? Well, allegedly, lies. The Rock peed in a bottle. Hey, maybe true. But he handed it to an underling and he makes people take it from him. Allegedly, it's, get the dump button ready. This media is horse.
Bro, I'm just reading this, doctor. A representative from Amazon MGM came to the former WWE star's defense, telling TMZ, Dwayne Johnson and $7 have been incredible partners on Red One, a film that audiences of all ages are going to love this holiday season. Our testing has been very strong. The reaction from CinemaCon speaks for itself, and we couldn't have made it without Dwayne's constant work and support. Any reporting that implies that we got to this point with him showing up 7 to 8 hours late to set is both ridiculous and false.
Yes. So. That's that was from TMZ, April 30th, 12:01 p.m. Pacific time was the latest update. So that's the latest update on that. So basically, the Wrap, and even TMZ talks about how the Wrap's report is bogus. So
I do want to say though, bro, I do have to report today. There are many times when EC3 and myself are recording 3 brand. That EC3 shows up 9, 10, 11, 12 hours late sometimes. He has peed in a bottle during the show. I've had to edit it out. I've had to make edit cuts, bro. He has peed in a bottle on various occasions. So I just wanted to get that out there.
$50 million.
Before you hear it somewhere else first.
Yes. Well, you heard that here, but the next is... Go, what did you say, EC3?
Yeah, Vince brought the receipts. You're absolutely right. Not only do I pee in bottles on 3 brand, but I profusely swear I'm never on time, and I talk a whole bunch of bad things about hot button issues. So you should check it out.
Bro, I do want to say this, though, EC3. I got to be honest with you because you made a statement early on. I, in my entire life, have never peed in a bottle. That's a shoot. I've never. Chris, have you?
I've never peed in a bottle.
I've never peed in a bottle in my entire life.
Obviously,
EC3 has. Obviously,
you have to be one of the boys.
That's nothing alleged about that.
Hey, you know what? Because like I like to break the fourth wall down. Let's get some dirt going. AEW superstar Trent Beretta, notorious for peeing in bottles. So much so in FCW, he never wanted to get out of bed, so he'd pee in a bottle and he'd just leave it in his bedroom. And he has a shoot. He eventually. Here's another one.
Bro, that may be worse than the pee-pee phone, bro.
Oh, I'm not. Oh, that's a tough. SK Nation chat is Trent Beretta peeing in a bed, keeping it by his side, worse than the alleged pee phone gate?
No, because one
comment below.
No, absolutely not. Because one wasn't an invasion of my privacy and some weirdo half-assed pedophile trying to get dirt on people. Sorry, he drew first blood. Anyways. No, not at all, because Trent did it in the privacy of his own home, in his own bedroom, and I'm sure that was 10 years ago. He's cleaned up his act. But here's another guy who pees in a bottle. Shout out to TNA champion Moose. Also, doesn't want to get out of bed because he doesn't want to wake up his wife, so sometimes he'll pee in a bottle next to the bed so she doesn't wake up. I think it's a gentlemanly act. There you go.
I cannot, for the life of me, think about peeing in a bottle for the sake of not waking my wife up. I think my wife would be much more supportive of me quietly going to the bathroom,
right?
As opposed to peeing in a bottle with the pee next to her smelling like straight up pee in the room while we're sleeping. So SK Nation, what do you, SK Nation, put your comments below. Is it pee in a bottle or is it PP gate? Your thoughts on this whole ordeal alone, but in the comments below. But TMZ, just to close this up, they claimed there was a huge fight they had, but TMZ sources said it wasn't nearly as dramatic, but that RR did have a talk with his co-star. So that is the real report on that. So hey, even a site like The Wrap, who's looking for clicks, the journalism world can get really clammy and nasty just for a click, and that's unfortunate. So that's the reason why we have pro wrestling.
Journalists are the scum of the earth. They're all like top to bottom. Everyone's horrible in mainstream media and secondary media. That's it. And it's a fact. Okay.
But journalists, pro wrestlers need journalists, and journalists need pro wrestlers, man. It's a you scratch your back, I scratch mine relationship, man. That's what it's been for a long time. That's how they become popular.
Fun fact for everybody: you are always being lied to by just about everything. So enjoy.
EC3, the philosopher, joining us today, ladies and gentlemen. Vince Russo, what are your thoughts on PP Gate versus pee in a bottle?
Well, it wasn't so much peeing in the bottle. It was the second half of that story where he pees in the bottle and then puts it on his dresser.
Yes,
that's too much for that.
Souvenir gate.
Way too much, bro. If he was peeing in a bottle and disposing of the bottle, okay. Putting it on the dresser till morning, come on.
So my friends don't get mad at me. In the end, have the worst story of them all. Truly, PP Gate's a horrible invasion of my privacy and damn near should press charges or thrown him off a roof. But, so Trent Beretta and I had a World Cup bet, 2016. I don't remember, I think it was Germany versus Brazil. And the winner of the bets had to drink their own pee.
Come on, man.
So, we were pretending to each other we wanted to win, but obviously neither of us wanted to win. I, of course, won, and I had to drink my own pee, which I did at Hard Knock South while wearing a Viking helmet and after 8 natty lights. So, just so Trent and Moose I didn't throw under the bus, I'm going to throw myself under it too because I'm a real martyr.
Chris, have you ever drank your own urine? Chris, for the record, I've never drunk my own urine.
No. So EC3 has a little urine tea for the day, ladies and gentlemen.
It's sterile, and I like the taste. All right, that's it.
You're making it worse.
Move on, bro.
We're already icky from the story, and saying that does not help in one iota.